Look, I got no sunglasses on. Just, I want to let everybody know that, like some of you new people who are afraid to reject offers that you really don't want to take. That could mean anything from the $3 orders to the $2 add-on orders, or just any low balls in particular. Or if you're on Grubhub and you can see the tip once you accept it and you realize that it's not gonna be worth it, or you accept it and it's a customer you took it to and you don't want to take it to them, or it's a restaurant you just don't want to go to. Don't be afraid to reject it, decline it, unassign it. It's not gonna hurt you, okay? And if you really want, like I just had one, just for instance. I don't know if you guys watched my video about the Flavor Grill the other day. I just got a double order, so I couldn't reject. I could have rejected it completely, but it came through as like $13, $14, and I'm not super far away. One pickup or one drop off was right there down the street on Weather Vane, and the other one was on like Hemlock Hills or something, which is also not very far away from that plaza. So I accepted it because I like that Subway. That's like one of the Subways that I know for sure they're going to have their tablet on. And I'm always in and out. So that one's not a very busy Subway, unfortunately for them, fortunately for us. So anyway, I accept it, and I look at the list, and luckily Subway was first, which means Flavor Girl was the add-on, so I didn't have anything extra to do on the back end to make sure that I got any extra pay. So what I did, instead of just unassigning it, I called Grubhub, and I told them, I said, I got a little bit of dilemma here. I'm like, I got a double order, and one of the two restaurants I refused to go to. And I told him which one it was, and he asked me why, and I straight up told him, I said, because the owner, or whoever was there last time, I'm assuming it's the owner, or who, like I said, whoever it was a complete asshole. I flat out said he was a complete asshole. And the guy kind of stumbled over his words afterwards because I don't think he was expecting that. Apparently he's never talked to me before. So I explained to him what happened the other day when I was there. So he very nicely unassigned it from my list, and he told me it would not affect my ratings at all, which I really don't care. But I wanted to make sure that, for that particular reason, why I wanted it unassigned. And plus I wanted to double check to make sure that Subway was the original order and not the add-on, because they still come in, they don't come in like 50-50. They come in as even though it comes in as a double for you, one is still technically an add-on. Same thing with DoorDash, one is an add-on. Okay, you get the full pay for one, you get the add-on for the second one. And since Subway was listed first with an earlier pickup time by like 2 minutes, kind of assumed it was the original order, and he confirmed that for me. So plus also the other one obviously is that those apartment complexes back there by Weather Vane. So if you guys know that area, it sucks. Not only it's almost as bad as Timbertop trying to get through there, except it's flat. I'm trying to figure out where the hell you're going, but all the drives and roads suck back there, and so do the customers for the most part. I don't think I've gotten more than a $2 tip from any one person back there, and that's if I was lucky, and I highly doubt I even got that. I'm just trying to give maybe some of the people there a benefit of the doubt. But the other one had a $6 tip on. The Subway had a $6 tip on it, so it should be. And also here's the downside of having them unassign it for you, is that when they do it usually comes right back to you. I've had that before. Where I had them unassign something because I didn't want my ratings to drop because I was still kind of new at it. So as soon, like literally, like no sooner than he unassigned it, I got a second order popping up on my screen with the big yellow bar at top. So I clicked on it, and it was for Flavor Grill for $2.29. So I told the guy, I said, should I accept this? You're gonna unassign it again so it can come right back to me? I said, never mind. I'm just gonna reject it. And I told him, I said, there's a problem with your system there. If you guys unassign it for us, it'll come back to us most likely, because I've had that before. And then, but if we do it, it doesn't come back to me. So, and I can actually see right there, they have their open. I'm pulling up to it now. They have their open sign on, but I'm still not going to it. I would rather sit in line at Popeyes on a Saturday evening at dinner time during this COVID than walk into that room after that the other day. So don't be afraid to decline orders that you don't want for whatever reason it is. It doesn't matter what reason it is. It can be whatever. You don't want to take it because it's cheap. I've told them straight up before. I told them last night when I got a double order for spaghetti, that Spaghetti Warehouse one I talked about last night. I told them straight up. I said, I don't want this order. They're like, why? I said, because there's no tip on it. I said it came through as a double. I took it because it was $10, and now it's going to be like $5 or $6. It's not worth me taking it. They said, okay. So don't be afraid to unassign an order. Don't be afraid to reject an order. And like I said, if you have an issue with the restaurant, call the service and tell them so they can file it away, because that might maybe in the long run add to the price for the pickup, so it might make it worth it for somebody else who's going to pick it up later on down the road. Because if everybody has a good reason for not going to a place, that might end up might make that a better place to go to later on, and it might up the price for it because it's a difficult pickup. Whatever. Anyway, see you later.